Now, last year, the United Nations Conference was spearheaded by tonight's next honoree, a strong climate leader in the UK and globally, and you've already heard from him, Alok Sharma. Our team at Bloomberg Philanthropies has had the pleasure of working with him very closely. He has served in the British Parliament for over a decade, including as Secretary of State for Business, Energy, and Industrial Strategy. And in his role as president of COP26, he helped launch the Glasgow Financial Alliance for Net Zero. It's the world's largest climate finance alliance, and I happen to have the honor of serving as its co-chair, and Alok has been a strong supporter. He's a thoughtful and strategic leader of Britain's green agenda, and he's a very deserving honoree tonight. He couldn't be here in person, and so you've seen him on the video, but he deserves all of our thanks, and I accept that thanks for him. From Bloomberg's team, we're going to make sure that he knows just how important he is and how we appreciate it. So congratulations to all of you and all of tonight's honorees. Thank you all for your coming, for leadership, for supporting this. The days of just thinking this is a theoretical thing, long over. Just turn on your television and you will see. Let's hear again from our friend, Mr. Sharma.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm so very sorry that I can't be with you in person. I really did want to make the trip across to New York. But with just days to go in the UK's COP presidency, there's still much to be done ahead of COP27 and the handover of the presidency to Egypt. And whilst I have to do it virtually, I'm truly humbled to be accepting the Asia Society's Game Changer of the Year Award for 2022. My team and I have worked around the clock and indeed around the world for the last 3 years to deliver the historic Glasgow Climate Pact and then to drive its implementation. And I can say from the vantage point of the end of my presidency that many of our partners in Asia are truly at the vanguard of this ambitious and absolutely urgent climate action. And it's been a privilege to work with them. Take Prime Minister Ching of Vietnam. He is relentless in his work to unlock the potential of his country's green energy transition. Indeed, I've been struck by the scale of ambition and innovation during my visits across Asia. And whilst my time in countries like Bangladesh and Nepal did hit home the grave urgency of the climate emergency, it also left me profoundly hopeful as I saw firsthand the work that is underway to mitigate and adapt to a changing climate. And so whilst I'm pleased to be recognized this evening, I want to share this award with all those governments, those businesses, and particularly civil society organizations across Asia, which continue to push to go further and faster on climate action. On behalf of my whole team and I, and indeed all our partners, thank you to the Asia Society. Thank you also to all of you in the audience this evening who are helping to drive ambitious climate action around the world. We all recognize that whilst we've seen some progress over the past year, there is much, much more to do. And thank you to the Honourable Kevin Rudd for bringing us together this evening. I look forward to seeing many of you in Sharm el-Sheikh and as our paths cross in the future. Please enjoy the rest of your night. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you again for this award.